I seen someone on YouTube, I cannot remember who it was. It's been several weeks ago. I didn't think about trying to go back and see who it was. It talks about how thin they can get a spall without pressure flaking. Well, I'm going to do one on how thin I can get a spall without pressure flaking using the holler copper boppers, using the solid copper boppers, and another tool. I'm going to step you through it as we go to see which one might work the best for you. My recommendation is find a tool that you like and stick with it. At my age, I've been doing this for so long. Now I'm just trying to experiment with different tools and see what maybe I missed out on. This is a solid copper bopper, and I hit it on the side like this because it's flatter. And I come down and hit on the side, and I remove the flake. So what we're looking at here is a major crack. And where the crack is, there's little steps. And it goes right through here, and that's why I moved that piece. And I'm going to move this piece here and see how far this crack goes. I might not even be able to continue too much on this. Might have to get another piece. I'm going to hit on the side with the side of the billet. Drive my flake down. I'm going to come in this way, getting on angles like this to get the crack out. Okay, I got this part of the crack out, and you can see it's a little bit more in there, and I really don't think it's too deep. I'm going to go ahead and start working it down. I think it's going to be good. Got a thick end down here, which is trouble. I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about it. Just show you what my frame of mind is today. I seen that crack, and that's why I don't believe this rock might work. I didn't look down there and notice his end 2 times thicker than any rest of it. I always try to keep my end thinner than my middle. Gotta work my middle down at last because of the shock waves that go through there. I gotta be real careful on this end now. I gotta catch it right on the edge. About got it. If this one here works, we'll be okay on it. Alright, we're okay on it. We got it there. Now I can go back and start messing with that crack. I'm building me a little convexity up on this side so my flake will run a little further. It's just coming down. Right here it drops down. It's low here. So I'm hoping I can get enough meat on it to go through that low just a little bit and just feather out right there where that crack was at. It feathered out all right, right where the crack was at. Okay, let me work on this side. Try to get it from the other side before I get in trouble with it. I try to move a lot of material to start with. I try to move big flakes. Because if I just move little flakes and don't move a lot of material, before long it's too narrow and it's still thick. I don't have a very good ratio on it, on width to thickness. So I try to move big stuff. I just now looked at the camera and see if y'all could see this. I have a bad habit of not making sure it's in the view of the camera. I also have a bad habit of looking up into the camera when I swing. I don't hit where I'm aiming. I take my eye off it and make sure you're seeing the spot I'm trying to hit. We'll have a pretty piece come out of there. try to take this hinge out. This hinge is probably that deep. Right there, that's a major hinge. But it's a good ridge on this side to get it out. We took it out. Okay, I'm gonna start working on my base. I really have been thinking about doing a video like this, using the different strikers or boppers or billets or whatever you want to call it. Not just using the same one, seeing how thin I can get it, seeing how thin I can get it using 2 or 3 different ones. Good thinning flake on the top. And I mention it in all my videos that when I'm thinning my base, I hit on an angle. You can see which way I'm going unless it's a fluting point. That way my vibrations are going across instead of down, and the odds of breaking it are not as good. Or better, I mean not breaking it. I can't even talk. You're more likely not to break it doing that than if you hitting straight in. Come on, Cole, talk. I got a square edge right here I'm trying to work off. I got it off. There we go. Okay. This is a square edge. I don't think I'll fool with it right now. I got a ridge covered across here and a ridge covered across there. I got 2 ridges. I think I'll hit the one in the center first and see what happens with it. Kind of isolate it a little bit. Try to come all the way across there. I won't thin the point, and then let the tip get thick again. Got about it. Boy, that's thin that sun down there. Woo! Don't have to worry about it no more. Try to make a big plate right through there. There it went. I broke my own rule then. I always said if you hit one 3 times, don't hit it no more, because you're missing your platform. You need to isolate it, or your platform's not set up right. And all you're doing is putting extra shock in the rock that don't need to be in it. And I hit that one 2 or 3 times. I know I hit it 2 times before it broke. I think I hit it 3 times before it broke. And I should have stopped after the 2nd blow. If you notice, I'm not grinding right here, because that's real thin. And if you got a dull edge, it's going to take more pressure to move the flakes. And I don't have to worry about a hinge because it's so narrow. If I get one, I can just tap on the other side and they come out. try to run this one that way. Right up through there just like I wanted it. Okay, now I'm gonna work on this square edge. And to do that, I'm gonna hit this way, right on this ridge, where the ridge comes down to a point here and here. And I'm gonna come back this way and move some of the width. And I'm gonna grind it. And I hope you can see what I did. I created me a platform on this side, and I also created a area where I get my tool in there without hitting the rest of the rock. If I hit the rest of the rock, it's probably gonna break. And I got a close striking area to start with, so it's gotta be pretty accurate on this edge. Work good too. I'm just bringing this edge up now, is all I'm doing right here. I'm just chipping down, turning it the opposite way. Now I'm gonna chip this way. That went all the way across through there. Now I hit down and change my impact or my platform on this side. So I'm gonna hit this way. Now my square edge is gone. Now I'm gonna start working on platform, kind of isolating them to thin with. Now I got that square edge gone. I'm gonna work in the middle. I would normally pressure plate this platform, but we're saying how far we can go with just percussion. I think I hit that one through tie. Before it broke. I'm not going to try to straighten this out. I'll straighten it out after I get it real thin to the shape or whatever I want it. Boy, that's right in there. Thin as a bumblebee wing. And now watch how I grind. Won't pass on this because it's getting out of here where it's real thin. I don't want a lot. Look at the big plate come off all the way through there. I don't want a lot to force to move it. Okay, we're gonna try to follow this ridge. Ooh, hit my chair. Was a good plate. Went 3/4 of the way across. I reached to get my pressure flaker to make me a good platform. The reason I would like to use my pressure flaker right now because I don't have to lose as much width. When I'm hitting with this, making platforms, I can make them with pressure flaker without moving as much width. Well, that's a good piece come out there. I want my rule again, hit more than twice. I'll try to go this way and thin the base some more. That worked pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try to run one right to the center here on this little weak ridge and come back this way and try to get this hinge out. I got a little hinge in a high spot there. Did perfect, exactly what I wanted to do. I'm not gonna pressure plate, boys. Reach up there and grab that pressure plate. Alright, now I gotta come back this way and take it out from this side. Woo! I heard something fall. Oh, it's my pencil. I really didn't need it. I don't know what it was. I had a little trouble on this side getting the platform like I needed without pressure plating one. There we go. That run all the way across and took it out. I got this right here now. I'll come through here and try to isolate this one and take it out. I'm gonna grind this one pretty hard. I'm gonna try to run it 3/4 of the way across. That was a big success. I needed that in a bad way. I'm gonna work on this top over here and I'm gonna quit. I don't wanna make it like a drill. I'm gonna do it where I make a dovetail or a knife blade or a turkey tail or agate basin, something like that. Ooh. Alright, I'm getting in trouble. Been trying to make a perfect freeform without pressure plating no platforms or anything. And got this hedge that I had worked out pretty good and it had a perfect run on it. Then I come back and messed the run up on the other side. It wasn't perfect. It was a flop. I'm gonna try to get it out. I'm determined I can pressure flake a good platform, get it out real easy. I probably even get it out pressure flaking it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end up breaking. I'm gonna pressure flake it and get it out. Right there, it's a bad mess. But anyway, that's pretty thin using this heavy copper. Now I'm gonna go with the hollow bopper. It's just a hollow gas cap on a piece of PCV pipe. See how we do on this one. I think you can see why I like this type billet. It took me a long time to get used to it though. And that's what I'm saying. If you, whoa, I just broke that one. That's a flop. I don't have any other pieces. Hold on a minute, let me see if I can find another piece real quick. I'll be right back. I know I did that. I won't think it was practice, but I don't think it was. That was a big piece I had. There's one that's next in size that I really don't need this big a billet on. I'm gonna move this one mass and I'm gonna drop down to a smaller billet. I think what I'm gonna do is do another series of this using Georgetown and the whole nodule with the limestone on it and everything. And instead of what it's spalled out, I'm just gonna start working the whole sheet mass. These are just spalls I knocked off a kill cut here. Okay, I don't need that bad boy. Drop it down to this side. That's one thing that's important when you're using the hollow copper boppers because it's so lightweight. Is to change size. Change size, not size. Size. Reduce it down to smaller and smaller as you get it thinner. I don't ever reduce down solid copper. I used to, but I got where I can work it now without reducing it down. Like I say, I use that all the way through. I never changed to what's the small one. Alright, now we're going to study this thing. We got a monster hump right here. Man, I hope I had that in the video the whole time. I can't believe I'm doing that. I don't want to do this over. When I edit it, look at it, I'll know. Boy, you move some big thick plates in a hurry using this little lightweight bopper. They don't weigh nothing. I mean, it's light as a feather. two little light grinding runs on that. We'll do a little heavy grinding right here. Just a real sharp edge, don't get it a little dull. Just a little light grind there. I'm grinding it pretty heavy up here. I'm gonna try to run a plate. Well, I did almost all the way across. I'm gonna do the same thing right here. Got me a little platform and grind it pretty good. Got four little rubs across it. Shoot it across that way. Now then, all I gotta do is lightly tap it in the middle. I don't have to hit it hard. We'll worry about breaking it. Got just a little overhang right here I need to move. This way. Alright, we're going to work on the tip of the point. I call the point the tip. The other part's the base. Looking pretty good. I want you to watch this. I'm going to try to shoot this piece. I'm going to grind it pretty good and try to run it all the way to there where the little hinge is. Right to the edge of it. I almost got it, but got it in. Close enough. All I got to do is come back this way. I'm getting bows for my tip here. I think I'm going to take just the end of it off. We'll run a flake up and thin it like a fluting flake. It's pretty good curve there. That's all we got it out, yep. Now let's thin it from the side. I'm going to take one more series using this billet for the moving plate. Then I'm going to drop down to a lighter one. I don't have a good small one. It's all wore out. Dadgummit. I done meaning to replace that. This is a little smaller. It'll work. Just let it run. Going off of there. Look at them things run. Look at that. Well, that was a good run of plates that time. I'll come across here, straighten this up a little bit. All of this could be done so easy with a pressure flaker. I did pretty good. I was at one little spot. Try to run a fluting plate down this way, as narrow as it is, with this copper bopper, because you don't have to hit it that hard. And more than likely, it's a tremendous, this is real high risk. I'm 90% sure I'm gonna break it. It's a big dip right there, that's super thin. And coming down this way, man. Coming in from the sides and not hitting the middle. All right, here we go. Went right through there, and I'm gonna try one right here. Isolating the little platform right here. Cause I get it going down a little further where that dip is and thin it out there. Went right to it. Doggone it. I should have hit it a little harder. But it got yellow wrist. I knew I was going to break it in the middle. Still can't believe it didn't break in the middle. I'm going to grind this one pretty tough. I'm going to try to shoot one across it right there. And I did, hot dog. That did a good job. Okay. I know this one's all looping, all, I take all them waves out of it. I'll go ahead and take them out. I am going to go to this little one that wore out. I don't know what I did with it. Here's one right here. It's not quite as bad. messed my concentration up when it fell. So I'm gonna break that son down. I started just stopped and waited a few minutes before I hit on it, but I got lucky, I didn't. We'll do a couple more tomorrow.